Hi. So I'm here at the cancer center and I'm getting my PET scan today. Yeah, so 24 hours ahead of time, you have to do keto diet. So I made Jerry's birthday cake yesterday and I couldn't have any. So anyway, they just did my IV and gave me radioactive stuff so that the scan will work. They said I could take a picture of the machine, so I'll have that also for you to see. And then, so really, there's not much else to say. Just I'm here, and then getting ready for this though, making that cake last night. I really wanted some, but no, you have to go on a keto diet for this thing. So I'll have some cake maybe later when I get home or later tonight after dinner. So anyway, I'm in week 3 of chemo. So kind of tired, sleepy, napping, that kind of thing. And really not much else to say. So yeah, I'll take a picture of the machine. And then, yeah, so rest of the day, just kind of hanging out and relaxing. So, all right, take care. Love you. Bye.
Hey, so this is the PET scan, actual the machine of it. Uh, so you first of all prepare for this by going on a keto diet 24 hours ahead of time. 2 days if you want to be real strict. That's just essentially taking out all of the sugars and carbs from your diet. So a lot of meat, and fats that you can have, but just no sugars, no carbs, no breads. Stay away from sweets, that kind of thing. So, anyway, then you go in, they'll ask you to empty your bladder. They had me try twice. Um, and then they start an IV and they shoot you up with a little bit of, it's like a radioactive kind of something or other, real basic. Um, then you lay on your back. They have you put your arms above your head. I think nowadays you can tell them if that's not cool. She asked me if that was cool with me. I said fine. But they can tell you when to put your hands down and put them back up if you need that. Uh, and then this bed here rises up and they gave me a little thing for under my knees to keep my hips straight and so forth. And it feeds you in and out of that machine for a few times. It all in all, the machine took about 20 minutes. The IV and so forth took about an hour to let all that stuff go through my body. So yeah, if you're going for a PET scan, I'd say allow at least like an hour and a half for that. And aside from the keto diet ahead of time. And then this should give you the information that you would get pretty much from a bone scan and a CT scan. But remember, that's not comparing apples to apples. It's comparing like apples to oranges a little if you compare these two tests because they found something on my PET scan that had not shown up before on my CT scans or my bone scans, which is what this next video is going to be about. So I will let my doctor explain this in the appointment that I had today. So the CT scan took place August 2nd, 2022. And then this appointment was from today, August 10th, 2022. So this is a little bit about what she found, a little active cancer in my spine here.
You like a loaf of bread,
Uh
okay?
huh.
And so we're starting up here. Let's start up in the brain. So it's normal for the brain to be orange like this. You can see your eyes, the nose, okay?
Okay.
We're coming down into the jaw here. Okay, so all this looks good so far. This is your airway.
Uh huh.
This is your left lung. This is your right lung. And so this is going to be your heart in here. So watch the spine here. We're going to be looking for that, this one. That would be that tiny little bit of uptake at L2, okay?
Okay.
And so on the CT part, they don't see anything there, but they just see this little area lighting up that we essentially need to keep an eye on.
Okay.
So as I keep going here, the rest of these vertebrae look okay. This is your liver. This looks okay. Okay, these are your kidneys, and it's normal for them to light up like that. And down into your pelvis here, this all looks okay.
Okay.
So, this is all pretty stable. So it's just that one tiny little area of question that we sort of need to keep an eye on.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Okay, wait. I'm a little confused here. All right, so you see this. I know it's a reflexology chart. I was just looking for something that's shows the T's. T1, T2. Okay, T2 is really high. She was talking about like in line with like my liver, which I think is closer to like the T12 area. I don't know. Oh my God. I need to not think about this. This is probably the best thing I could possibly do is not think. All right. Okay. I'm not going to think about that. This is the fun of having cancer and an anxiety disorder. This is really hard for me to just go, okay, well, I'll think about that in 6 months. So, anyway, yeah, all right.
Side note, also, check out this lovely new bird bath my mother-in-law gave us. Isn't that cool? It's glass. It's very pretty. I love it. So, anyway, I got to move it closer, I think, to some, I don't know, some cover or something so that they'll use it more. Anyway, so what does this mean exactly? I don't really know. So the PET scan showed some activity, like cancer activity in my spine now. And T2, I think she said. So I'll have to research what that means, or maybe make some phone calls. I don't know really who to ask. I don't really know anybody with this exact situation or what this might mean, but she said she's just going to keep an eye on it and come back to it in like, oh, it's so bright here. But come back to it in about 6 months. And I'm going to find a different place to sit because this is, better. Well, a cloud just made it better. But yeah, I'm going to go find a better place to maybe sit and think about this. Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, I'll be starting Ibrance again on Saturday. I'm going to try not to worry about this again until my next scan, which is 6 months from now. So like February or so, 2023. And I don't know. I don't really know. But I'm just trying to be relaxed about this because my doctor seemed really relaxed about it. And that gives me confidence that it's not something awful. Like, listen up, you need to take this really seriously, you know. This is something that I think I can probably handle. So anyway, that's the update, news, weather, sports of my 6 month PET scan. And yeah, that's about it. So all right, so maybe the breast cancer she said the lymph nodes look great. My original my original tumor is like right about here. That's not lit up at all. It's very small, tiny little thing. And my lymph nodes on the side look really good, she said. And nothing in my lungs is lighting up. All of those little nodules that were there aren't really doing much. It's just what lit up was in my spine, which is weird. So that's new. All right, so that's all I have to report right now. And if you're listening, thanks for listening. And I hope everything's going well with you. And let me know any thoughts you might have in the comments. And thanks for listening. I love you.
And, as always, be kind to yourself and others. Bye.